Let's bring in President, Nigeria Medical Association, Professor Bala Audu, for more on this development. Professor Audu, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. Interesting development, and a lot of reaction have also followed suit this particular one. Concerns about the circular revising medical and dental officers' allowances drew very swift backlash even before its suspension. Walk us through what specifically were the most contentious parts of the proposed revision from your association's point of view.
Good evening, and thank you for having me. The major contentious areas about this circular have mainly to do with issues that have been fully agreed between government and Nigerian doctors. Three major and critical issues. The first and most important is the relativity that was eroded by generating that circular. All players within the health sector, doctors, nurses, and all others, are in full agreement and have worked for years in harmony with that relativity. What this circular did was, without any consultation, unilaterally issued a circular that eroded this relativity. The second aspect is introducing new allowances to only a selected part of the health workforce, without any dialogue, without any discussions with Nigerian doctors or their representatives, or with Nigerian nurses and midwives or their representatives. That is why the Nigerian Medical Association made observations of these errors and called the attention of the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission through the Mother Ministry, Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. And in so doing, the Nigerian Medical Association, representing the entire body of Nigerian doctors and dentists, also stand in solidarity with Nigerian nurses and midwives on this issue. While we're not contesting anything that is given to any player within the health workforce, our major emphasis is this should be negotiated, and everybody within the health sector who is deserving of these allowances should also be carried along through mutual consent and the application of already existing agreements.
But Prof, now that the circular has been suspended pending wider consultations, what assurances are you seeking from the federal government before any new allowance structure is implemented?
Well, it's a very straightforward issue. We've had a series of meetings, including one high-level all stakeholders meeting today, which has addressed the key issues that need to be corrected. And we're all on the same page between doctors and the ministries, and even with the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission. So a very open, frank dialogue has been opened with all stakeholders, and these meetings are going to continue tomorrow and subsequently. And we believe with the trend of events, and we have confidence in the leadership shown by the Federal Ministry of Health, that these issues will be resolved amicably and that doctors, nurses, and midwives will all be carried along in these corrections.
Absolutely. Professor Audu, thank you so much for talking to us. We look forward to what happens in the coming days.
Thank you very much. And thanks.
We're back with more stories after this break. Stay